Lakers Nation, what is going on? So the NBA season is officially back, and I'm also back. I haven't posted a video in the past 3 to 4 days, but I'm super excited because I'm hyped up. The Lakers just played the other night against the Minnesota Timberwolves at home, the first game of the season on October 22nd. And to be honest, guys, it felt very good to get our first win because it's been a long drought. I mean, 8 NBA seasons, without going an opening night win. And it was the first one ever since 2016. And guys, we're in 2024, so felt very good, like I said. But also, you got to keep in mind, ever since LeBron James has been a Laker since 2018, 2019 NBA season, he just got his first victory. And also, Anthony Davis, because we traded for him, after LeBron James came here as a free agent and won a championship the same year that Anthony Davis was traded to the Lakers from the New Orleans Pelicans. So that's very interesting, but today we do got a new report coming from ESPN reporter Sham Shania of The Athletic, and also Dave McMenamin. If you guys do not know, he is a reporter from ESPN, but his Twitter's called, I'm pretty sure, Dave McTen, if you just type it out. But I do digress. Now, the reason why they're talking about, Bronny James and stuff like that is because he is expected to travel with the Lakers team for the upcoming 5-game road trip. And then he'll begin shuttling between the active Lakers roster, and then he'll be transferring over to the franchise's South Bay Lakers G League affiliate. So I think that's very interesting. Those are my thoughts on this whole situation. But for the South Bay Lakers, they're going to be opening, their very first game in the season at home against the Salt Lake City Stars on November 9th. So that's like literally 3 days after the end of the road trip for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm pretty sure it's going to wrap up against the Memphis Grizzlies because I'm going to look it back right now. So the Lakers today, they play at home against Phoenix, and then tomorrow we got a back-to-back, home game. So at least it's not like we're traveling, but we still got the Sacramento Kings. And then, the next 5, we got Phoenix on the road, and then we got Cleveland, Toronto Raptors, Detroit Pistons, and lastly, the Memphis Grizzlies. Like I said, I was right. So wraps up on the end of November 6th. So that's very interesting. Now for, Bronny James, he did make his opening night debut as a rookie. He's a 55th overall pick. And I know there's a lot of pressure for him because of his name, Bronny James, and also his dad, being one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And I'm not trying to use this as an excuse why, Bronny James hasn't played well, but he's been going through a lot of his life. He had the cardiac arrest at USC. He didn't really play too well because of that condition. He only averaged around 4 points per game, but he didn't shoot too well from the three-point line. But he showed some signs of potential, athleticism, and defense. But LeBron James finally was able to live his moment, his dream, playing with the son of Bronny James, which is no surprise. I knew he was going to be a Laker because, he was going to get him and also clutch and stuff like that. But in opening night, the Lakers were able to play Bronny James and LeBron James like a couple minutes before halftime and stuff like that. And I know Bronny didn't score at all. He had 0 points in 2 minutes, and he shot 0 of 2 from the field. Like I said, he's still young. He needs to probably develop under the right, coaching staff, which we do have. Guys like Nate McMillan and Scott Brooks, and also a first-time head coach, J.D. Redick. So I think that's very interesting, and I'm pretty sure the South Bay Lakers just hired a new coach. I also forgot his name. Someone let me know in the comment section what's the new head coach of the South Bay Lakers. But he did collect a rebound, I would say, an opening night. And to be honest, guys, if you leave out Bronny James more minutes, it's really going to hurt the team because you remember that game Anthony Edwards was trying to talk a smack or just looking at, Bronny James. They're going to cook him, and they're just going to keep attacking him because he's just not ready. He's a rookie, like I said. He just turned 20 years old, I'm pretty sure, this month. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I would say, like I said, he has the potential. And the Lakers did play their final preseason game against the Golden State Warriors. And we got blown up by like 50. I believe the final score was like 132 to 74 points. But pretty sure we didn't have our starters. No LeBron James, no Anthony Davis, no D'Angelo Russell, no Austin Reeves, and no Rui Hachimura. And it was pretty much, G League players and some players that were drafted by the Lakers. But the star lineup, when I look at it, it was, Bronny James, Jalen Hood-Fachino, Quincy Oliveira, who's undrafted, Cam Reddish, who's a veteran, and then you got Jackson Hayes. So that's why, Bronny James was able to get the opportunity. And he had that breakout game that he had because he had like 17 points. He was shooting with confidence, but he had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, and 1 block. The biggest problem that I have with Bronny James, and I feel like a lot of Lakers fans can agree with me with this, is that I feel like Bronny James, anytime he's just standing in the corner, he's just waiting for the ball to get to him and to get a bucket. That's not how it works, because when you're in the NBA, you got to go look for your own bucket. You got to get open shots. But not only that, you got to be able to score and put the ball in the hoop and attack. Especially, he can do that. He can attack downhill and transition, stuff like that. He has a speedy after that. He has the athleticism, but he's an undersized point guard at 6'1". And guys are just going to be attacking him. They're going to leave him wide open because he can't really shoot. He hasn't been the greatest three-point shot. I mean, he still has to improve his three-point shot and shooting, high from the field goal percentage, which he hasn't. It's just been terrible. But Lakers fans, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about these 5 next games in the road trip after, the 2 home games that we got? Like I said, tonight, Phoenix, and then we got Sacramento tomorrow. But it's going to take him some time for Bronny James to get, more reps in the NBA. Confidence, of course, like I said, you got LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who are the veterans for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's going to have to go to the G League, whether you like it or not, because he's going to have to develop. He's going to have to get used to it, and he's going to have to go through the experience only playing on the Los Angeles Lakers, where there's a lot of pressure, like I said, and the lights are just too bright. And he's gonna get a couple of years more, and it's only gonna take some more time as he gets more experience. So, in my personal opinion, I think he'll definitely be fine. I know a lot of people hate on him, but I don't hate on Bronny James. I don't call him a bum or call him a bust or anything, which is crazy because he's a 55th overall pick, and people are treating him like he's a number 1 overall pick. The only reason is because his name is Bronny James and who his dad is, but I don't want to go into too much detail and stuff like that, but he's going to have to put in the work and, show the haters. But I do give him, definitely constructive criticism, what he can improve, but at least I'm not calling this dude a bum and all that other type of, crap that other people want to say. And I'm not trying to throw any shade at him, but he's just not NBA ready. He has to put in the work. But make sure you guys like the video, help the channel a lot, the algorithm. That way you guys can comment, share, do all the good stuff. Also, subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. And lastly, turn on notification bells so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. And I'm probably going to make a video tonight, maybe a recap and stuff like that, because I didn't make one the last game. But hopefully the Lakers can go 0-2. I think it's going to be very interesting. I do like the offense that J.J. Redick is running, more, motion, stuff like that. Guys are just not staying in the corner. You see guys moving and stuff like that. And the Lakers got more offensive possessions, rebounding. We did play defense in the opening night game, which I really liked a lot, especially when we got Jared Vanderbilt. And Max Christie did play a role in that game. I really liked it, even though it didn't really show out too good. But his defense really stood out to me, and his rebounding, and also Rui Hachimura getting some boards, and other guys, showing up. D'Angelo Russell, he did struggle. He shot 1 of 7 from 3. He had 9 points in 34 minutes, but I'm out of here. Peace.